Hi everyone, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be doing a Harry Potter DIY Hogwarts House Point Counter. That is a mouthful. It is a recreation from Cherry Wallis. But before we get started, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a part of my magical friends. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so I bought a bunch of my supplies from Amazon, of course. It's just that much more convenient. So let me dump some of these out of here. I'm not sure if I got enough, but we'll see and we'll make do with what we have. I also have this package that came in, and I kind of made a little bit of a mistake, but I'll show you what I mean. So I will go over all the supplies it takes to make this Hogwarts House counter. So it's a little DIY project. I got the inspiration from Cherry Wallis. I'll definitely link her video down in the description box below so you can see how she recreated this one. This one's gonna be like a little bit of a smaller size because I didn't find the same exact little bottles that she used, but I found some off of Amazon that are similar that I think will work. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so for the first item that you're going to need, it's gonna be in here. So let me open it up. So what's funny about this is I thought I was buying just a 5-pack on Amazon. I ended up buying a 5-pack of 5. So I got 25 of these bottles. That's why it's so big, but I only need 4. I'll definitely make use of these. I'll probably use some of these bottles for, like, I don't know, party favors or something. I'll definitely use them in the future. All right, for the first item you're gonna need are gonna be these little tubes. So this is what I'm going to keep all the points in. And they have these little cork stoppers at the bottom, and they're very flat, so they will stand up like so. And I do have all 4, of course, for each Hogwarts house. And next I have the points. So we have blue for Ravenclaw, yellow for Hufflepuff, green for Slytherin, and they're in these really pretty, like almost pearlescent color. I love these green ones. And red for Gryffindor, and they are just beads, and I got these off of Amazon. So they're very simple, easy to find. Whatever beads you find will work. And then next I got some stickers. So we have these Hogwarts House stickers, and I thought that these ones were gonna be fairly small. So that's why I bought these ones. I thought they were gonna fit on the tube pretty well, but it was hard to tell the sizes online, and I wasn't really looking too much into the measurements, so I'm like, I'll just buy both. And then these ones I actually prefer more, just because they're so pretty. They have like this pretty gold foiling. I'll take it out of the wrapper. These are so pretty. I think I might use these ones, but maybe this size. We'll see. I'll compare them to the tube and see what works best. But oh my gosh, you see that gold foiling? These ones are so pretty. And then they have these cute little sorting hats. I didn't even notice that, and some stars. So that's super cute. So those are the stickers. And then I also got some of this decorative tape, and I thought these would be cute to kind of line the bottom with. Mostly this one here, and then I thought I could always repurpose and use this one for something else in the future, but I thought these are cute, so I also ordered these. And then I also got this gold acrylic paint. This is what the color looks like on the bottom there. And then of course some paint brushes so you can apply the paint with. And I think that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, the first thing I want to do is I want to paint these little corks gold. So we'll start with that. That is what Cherry did in her video. So she painted them first, waited for it to dry, and then moved on to the next step. So let's go ahead and start there. Shake it up. Thought I was gonna make a mess. All right, so I'm going to take my acrylic paint and just add it to this plate. And then we'll go ahead and start painting these corks. All right, so I'll get my brush in here. And then I'm just going to apply it to the sides first, and then I'll just do the top. I don't think I'll even paint the bottoms because no one's going to see them, and I don't want to wait for it to dry. I think it'll just take a little bit longer anyways. This metallic gold is so pretty. And then I'll just go ahead and paint the top of them. And then I'll just go ahead and paint the rest of these, and I'll meet you back here in just a sec. All right, now I'm back, and I have each one of these little corks all dried up. I did speed up the process a little bit because I did use the blow dryer, which Cherry Wallis also pointed out as a little tip. So I did definitely take advantage of that. And now I have all of my little corks all gold and beautiful. So now we can go on and move on to filling up our little testing tubes. I think that's what these are called, right? So let's start with Gryffindor, since that is my house. I wish I bought more. I really wasn't sure how full these were. They give you like a count, but you can never tell what that's gonna be like until you get it, kind of thing. All right, so for Gryffindor, I did go ahead and fill up the entire bag into this tube. So let's take one of these and put on the topper. Oh my gosh, this looks so adorable. So this bottom is now gold and we have our Gryffindor completely filled up. Now let's go on to the next color. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. They look so cute. All right, so let's fill up this Slytherin one. I'm gonna try not to make a mess. All right, so let's go ahead and put top on this one. That is so cute with them next to each other. Oh my gosh. Okay, next we'll do the Ravenclaw beads, or points as we should call it. All right, for Ravenclaw, I put this much in. Let's put the top on. Squish that in. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. And last but not least, we've got our Hufflepuff ones. Okay, we'll add the top to this one. These look so cute. All right, so now I have all 4 houses filled, and this is what they look like up close. I think they look so adorable. Of course, I'm biased and I had to put Gryffindor in the lead, and then I have Slytherin because I thought the beads were just so pretty. I definitely wanted to use more of those. And then Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff are pretty close endpoints, but Ravenclaw is definitely more so in the lead, but they are so pretty. I'm so happy with how these are coming out so far. And also, just for reference, this is how much beads I have left over for each color. So I used all of the red ones I could, and then the green and blue and yellow left. So I felt like these bags are actually pretty good. So if you end up wanting to look for these same exact ones, I'll definitely leave everything in a link down in my description box below so you can find them. But I think they worked perfectly for this size of a tube. I was a little nervous that I wouldn't have enough, but you can always get more if you want more, if you wanted to like fill it up all the way. But I do like that even though I use the entire bag, I have a little bit of a gap on top. So now we need to pick what sticker we want to put on to represent each house. So I definitely am leaning more towards these gold foiling. Let me know in the comments below which ones you prefer, because I do have more tubes, so I can make more in the future. I want to hear from you guys and see which ones you guys actually like more. Do you like the standard crest ones that are kind of more of a matte color finish, or do you like these ones that are with the gold foiling? A little different take on the crest. I think these ones are so pretty, but I do like the normal ones as well. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and use these. We just need to pick what size we want to use. So this is the big one in comparison to the jar, or here is the little one. So I think the smaller one is going to work best. So let's go ahead and put it on. So we could put it somewhere down here below, in the middle, or all the way at the top. If we want to replicate what Cherry did, she did put hers at the bottom. I think she even just printed hers out and then Mod Podged them on. So if you don't have the stickers and you have a printer at home, you could always do that. So if you want to just print them, you have that option as well. But let's go ahead and place it on here. I think that looks straight. That looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm in love. So this is what it looks like on the tube. It's so pretty. I think that's a good placement. So now I just want to make sure I get that same height for the rest of the bottles. All right, so here is the Hufflepuff one on with the sticker. That is so gorgeous. Oh, I'm in love. Okay, and then here is Ravenclaw with the sticker on it. That blue, it just pops. So gorgeous. And then Slytherin. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I know I feel like I keep saying the same thing, but I am in love. These look so pretty. They came out so nice, and these were so simple to do. They didn't take that much time at all. The most time that it takes is to dry the little corks if you're going to paint them, but you don't have to paint them if you don't want to. That is definitely a preference. So if you skip that step, this is a very simple DIY that you can definitely recreate at home. So now I want to add a couple other things. So I have this decorative tape I wanted to use. Okay, so for the tape, what I want to do is I want to wrap it around the base of this tube. So if you can see how the disconnect between where the beads start and where the cork starts, I don't love that finish. So I'm going to kind of hide it with this tape. So let me apply it and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it ends up looking like. So it's very simple on the bottom, and now I feel like the base is a lot more cleaner. So you don't see where the beads stop, and it just looks like this is the base of the counter. So that is what the tape looks like. So I am going to say that the tape I feel like is going to look a lot better on the Gryffindor one because it kind of blends in with the color. So I am curious to see what it's going to look like on the other ones. So let's go ahead and add it to the rest of them, and I'll show you if I think I recommend them or not. It's very easy to remove if you do change your mind because it's just a little piece of tape, very much so like a sticker. So let me add it on. I'm adding the tape to the back of the bottle so that way where the line is, you won't really see because it'll be facing forward. And then I'm just kind of wrapping them around, trying to stay as tight to the bottom as possible. And then when I make it back around, I'm grabbing my scissors so it has a nice clean edge. I don't want to rip it. You can rip this tape, but I feel like it looks a little better if you can cut it. And making sure I'm placing that on there straight as possible. And that kind of keeps it clean and flush. So here is what this tape looks like on the Ravenclaw one. So I do like it a lot better on the Gryffindor one than this Ravenclaw one, just because you can see that difference. But I'm gonna continue to do the rest of them, see them all together, and then I'll make my final decision whether or not I want to keep it or not. All right, so I went ahead and I added it to the rest of them. So this is all four of them together. So now that they're all together, I don't think that they look bad. I feel like it looks like it's supposed to be there, and that's just how the base is supposed to look. I like that it has little gold stars on there, and they're supposed to be like the chapter stars from the American edition of the Harry Potter books. So that's what they represent, but the gold foiling on the tape goes with the gold base. So I think altogether that they look good. I think it looks better than having that disconnect between the cork and the beads itself inside the tube. So I am going to keep it like this. So that is going to be the completion to the Harry Potter DIY of the Hogwarts House Point Counter. So I'm so happy that I recreated these finally. I saw this video so long ago. I'm sure it's been years since Cherry made that video, but I have finally got around to it, and now I finally have made my own recreation of that DIY, and I am so happy with how they came out. Definitely let me know if you guys are going to make some of these. I think that they are so fun. The supplies didn't cost that much money. They didn't take that much time to make. They're very easy. So if you want to do this with like your family or something, I think these would be a lot of fun. You could get like a huge pack of like beads if you're going to do it with like a group of people. The pack of tubes were only $15 for 25 of them, which is not bad. I thought I was paying that for just 5. So I ended up getting 25, so I'll definitely have to recreate some more for some friends and family members and make them some Hogwarts House counters. I think these are gonna be some great items to display on a bookshelf. So if you have some like Harry Potter collectibles, like I do back there, I will definitely be displaying mine there, but they'll look really cute on like a floating shelf, or if you wanna add them to like a desk or something at your office at work, you can add a little bit of Harry Potter there, or if you're putting it in a children's room, I think these are just a great little addition, and they're so cute and tiny. So I think you could just kind of add them anywhere you would like, and you just put all 4 next to each other and display them as so. And then you can kind of customize it by filling up how many points you want in maybe your Hogwarts house. You could be the winner of the house cup. So I think they're just so easy and fun, and I definitely recommend recreating them. But that is going to conclude today's video. If you want to see me do more DIYs, let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your bell notification so you're notified during my next video upload. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye!